Financial Aid 101, and this is Part 2, Need-Based Aid versus Merit-Based Aid, and the CSS Profile versus the FAFSA. So on October 1st, the CSS Profile came out and was released and ready for you all to review and fill out. I made a prior video already about the CSS Profile. Basically, it's a form for private financial aid that many private colleges use, and depending on where you want to apply to school, you're going to have to fill it out. Many private schools have large endowments, and they can give a lot more money than smaller or state schools do. It's very lengthy and very invasive, and they ask lots of questions. You should prepare to have a seat with your child and carve out an hour or two of time so you all can go over the form and fill it out together. They're going to want to know your wages, income, taxes, rent, mortgage, bank accounts, all the information. If you own your home, if you own a business or a farm. They're digging deep into your financials to see how much need you really actually have. And they're going to find out anyway, so you might as well be truthful and honest. There is a section at the end for special circumstances, so if you have any special circumstances, you should fill that final box out at the end of the form. That's private financial aid. Now let's talk about federal aid through the FAFSA, F-A-F-S-A, that will be released in December. And I heard tonight it might be December 31st. The free application for federal financial aid is through the U.S. government. The student has to be a U.S. citizen to apply. You cannot be a DACA student or undocumented. However, if you are a citizen and your parents are DACA or undocumented or immigrants, you can still fill out this form. So Congress passed the law, the FAFSA Simplification Act. That's why this whole form is getting a new makeover. Instead of 100 questions, there will only be 25 or 30. They're very specific about the data that they ask you and how they use it. Congress set limitations on what they ask, how they ask, and what they do with this data. Students and parents will need an FSA ID, and that's something you should probably do right now. The FSA ID allows you to get into the FAFSA form in December. For the FSA ID, you will need your social security number and an email address. The student and one parent will need to create this. If your parent is an immigrant and does not have a social security number, as long as they have an email address, a government number will be provided to them. In the past, they were given zeros for parents. This year, that's changing. Stay tuned for part 2.